Hi guys, welcome to part 3 of a 4-part series for postpartum pelvic floor strengthening. Today we are focusing on pelvic girdle pain and addressing that. We're going to start in a tabletop position with a block below our left knee. Hands and wrists and shoulders are stacked on top of each other, and we're lifting that opposite knee up and down. In 4, 3, 2, and last 1. All right, we're going to go to the other side, putting that block underneath our right knee. Again, remembering to keep the shoulders stacked on top of the wrists, and we're dropping that left knee down and lifting it up. We're dropping it down and lifting it up, and always remembering to breathe. In last 4 and 3, last 2 and 1. All right, we are now going to roll onto our backs. So please grab that block. You are going to place it in between both your knees and lie on the ground. And you're going to go into a bridge position here, lifting those hips up toward the ceiling while keeping that block pressed between your knees, going up and down. We're going up and drop it down and keep moving. Nice and slow and breathing. And last 3 and 2 and last 1. All right, excellent job, you guys. Next exercise, we're going to focus on internal rotation of the hips. So we're going to bring that block back in between the knees, but we're going to keep the knees stacked on top of the hips. And we are going to bring our right foot away from our midline and then bring it back center. Right foot out and in while keeping the left leg right where it is. Excellent job. Just continue rotating and squeeze your belly. Keep your core nice and strong. Abs are zipped right up and your spine is pressed against the floor. We are now going to move to the other side. Let's get right to it. Left leg going out and in. And 3, last 2 and 1. Excellent job. We're going to slowly bring those feet to the ground and roll onto your side, and slowly sitting up, we are going to set that block off to the side, and we are going to move to our lateral lunges, kneeling down. So here I want your shoulders stacked on top of your wrists, and you're going to press your hips back and then bring them forward again. So left knee down, right leg is straight out. You're pressing back and then coming forward to bring your shoulders right on top of your wrists. All right, continuing back and forward. Excellent work. And the last 2. One more. Excellent job. All right, we are going to go to the other side. Now we're going to press that left leg straight out. Again, shoulders stacked on top of the wrists and pressing our hips back to the back wall and forward. Back and forward. Breathing with each repetition, nice and steady and controlled. Last 2 and 1 more. All right, excellent. We are going to go into a tabletop position. Our hips are stacked on top of our knees and our shoulders are stacked on top of our wrists. And we are going to do the fire hydrant and then a kickback with the knee bent the whole time. All right, and let's begin. Out and up and down. Press the knee out, up and down. A full rotation. You're making a box. Excellent. Drawing a square. Beautiful. And don't forget to breathe. And one more after this. Last one. All right, going to the other side. Same thing. 90 degrees between the hips. And we're going to bring our knee out, up, and around. Out, up, and back around. Excellent. Nice and controlled. Hips are stacked evenly. Breathing with each repetition. All right, last two. And last one here. Excellent. All right, drop those hips back, knees apart, feet together, child's pose. You are done with part 3 of our 4-part postpartum series, today focusing on pelvic girdle pain. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.